guest list. Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to Own It. I love this space here that happens every single Tuesday exclusively in the live streaming community of Meet Me here at 5 p.m. Eastern Time or 2 p.m. Pacific Time. I'm so excited to have you all here, and just like every Tuesday we're going to have an amazing show. We have two amazing guests today who are going to be sharing a little bit of their story, who they are, and a lot of things are going to happen on the show. But before we get the show officially started, I do need to have a couple of disclaimers, okay? So, the first thing I want you to know, if you're new on my streams and if you're new here, this is, in fact, a featured show. What does it mean that it's a featured show? Well, it means that the app features the show, which means it gives us an hour, a specific time where they're pushing the stream, meaning whoever comes on the stream right now, whoever's on the main page, gets to see that the show is going on and they get to click on it. But with that, I must say that we do have some formats that we have to follow. And I will have to ask you guys to please refrain from profanity because it is not a regular stream. It is a featured show. So profanity is not allowed on here. So be respectful towards myself, towards the guests, and towards the guest box, the comment box, okay? Second thing I want to remind you of is that because it is a live feature show, I am not going to be able to address each and every one of you individually as you comment on the comment box, just because that is how the show is formatted. That is what they tell us not to do. But I do want to let you know that my comment box is on. I'm looking at everyone joining, everyone favoring. That reminds me. Go ahead and favor my page if you're new here. I see everyone gifting. I see every heart. Thank you to whoever's doing the hearts right now. I appreciate you. So just because I can't individually say, thank you so much, Sean, for joining, doesn't mean that I do not see you. I will be making some pauses during the show to give shout outs to my top gifters or to people that simply, if I see someone commenting a lot and being involved in the show, um, with being respectful or questions or anything like that, I will be shouting out those people. So I do want you to know that I am aware that you're here. Okay, I see you. um and the other thing I want to let you know is that please stay throughout the show all the way to the end, because we're going to have great things that are going to happen. First and foremost, I am going to have I'm going to give you the topic of the day. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to do after this intro. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to invite my first guest of the day. We're going to have a chat. Then I'm going to let them go and give you the quote of the day. After that, I'm going to ask my second guest of the day to join the stream and have another conversation with us. And last but not least, I am going to have both my guests back in the comment in the guest box for final thoughts and to ask them a question that I love asking every single one of my guests every single Tuesday that is related to the show. However, the bonus thing that happens at the very end of the show after the guests join the chat box for the last time is whoever is my top gifter of the day is going to be my newest bouncer. I do this just to say thank you for being here, just to welcome more people into the community. And it's just a quick thank you. Thank you for joining the show, for your energy, for listening to us. Hopefully, you've favored the guests at that point and myself, and we've had great vibes on here. So, if you're just joining in right now, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited that you are joining Own It. This is a featured show that happens here exclusively on the live streaming community of Meet Me at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time, and it's called Own It. This happens every single Tuesday, so do not miss it moving forward. Make sure that you favor me, favorite guests, and that you follow me on Instagram. Very important because I'm always announcing things on Instagram. Um, Usually if I stream or whatnot, I always post it on Instagram, and that way you can get to know me a little bit better. But talking about getting to know me, I've noticed that there are a lot of you guys that are new on here. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning friend like Vampy, who I just saw a minute ago, thank you for coming back. But if you're new on here, I want to tell you a little bit about myself, because you're probably like, who is this girl? Where did she come from? And why does she have this feature show? Well, my name is Cicely. I am Cuban, in fact, but I go as that Cuban girl here on the app. And the reason being is because I love my culture. Spanish is my first name, believe it or not, right? English is my second language. And I truly am proud of my roots and who I am. I'm also a former Miss Cuba, and I am currently a model, a streamer, a host, and I am soon launching my newest online business. I guess my new online business, which I'm so excited about. So that's why I want to invite you to join me on Instagram, so you know exactly everything that I'm up to. This new thing I'm launching is going to be very beneficial for all of you guys out there. So I'm so excited to tell you what it is, but I can't do that just yet. But yeah, I have been in Los Angeles for the last 10 years pursuing entertainment. So hosting, modeling, all the things. I'm very active. I was just working at the Grand Prix this weekend. So I model all the time, weekly at this point, and I do a lot of things. And I love having this show because I love sharing the knowledge with all of you, with my streaming community. Um, I joined Meet Me after quarantine, but I have truly enjoyed my time with you guys. I have made amazing friends. And the intention with Own It is for you and I to become the best versions of ourselves through owning the uniqueness of who we are. I believe that the only way that we can be successful at anything is to truly own our story, own who we are. I believe that everyone's story is worth sharing. It doesn't matter where we come from, what we do for a living. It doesn't matter if you can relate to me. If you can't, that's perfect, because that means that you're going to be able to relate to one or both of my guests, which is why I have guests on here every week. Okay, so stay put. We're gonna have a great show. Welcome again. If you're just tuning in right now, if you're a returning friend, thank you for being here once again. And I want to let you know that the topic of the day today is inspired by my guests. Of course, it always is inspired by my guests, because I want to make things relatable for you guys and things that we can all talk about. And I don't want to make my guests talk about things that they have no idea, right? I'm not going to make them talk about modeling if they're not models or whatever, right? So I noticed that when they both sent me their bios earlier, they both had one thing in common. And this thing is that they both really love making their streams a safe space for everyone. And, they're good, high vibes. They love entertaining people and talking and connecting with their streamers. And I figured, what better way to do the show today than have the topic be how to create a safe space for your audience. And I think that they do that. I do that. And I think we need a little bit more of that here on the live streaming community. So if you're up for that, stay all the way throughout the show, because we're going to be talking way more about this: how to make a safe space, how to make your streams a safe space for your audience. And I'm super excited to get the show rolling. So, with that said, let me invite my first guests. Can my guests please request the guest box? Can my guests please request the guest box? Where are they? Emoji J. There we go. Okay, so my first guest of the day is a 26-year-old father of a 5-year-old, and he streams to help those who need a quick laugh. He enjoys also gifting on the app. Please, everybody, welcome to Own It, Joker Gone Wild.
Nah, I appreciate
Hi,
letting me be here.
how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm actually outside with my daughter right now, letting her play and enjoying the fresh air.
Oh, no worries. Well, welcome to Own It. It's a pleasure having you on the show. Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you.
So, tell everyone a little bit more about yourself, how long you've been streaming, all that good stuff.
I'm like you said, I'm 26 years old, and I do have a 5-year-old daughter. And I've been on this app for 6 years. I did end up taking a 2-year break from the app because of personal life, but I did come back here recently, and I've been uh, doing my streams like I always do, and try to make sure everybody has a quick good laugh because you never know what people's days are going through.
100%. So, how did you get involved with the app?
Well, when I was back in 2020, I got injured and I got pinned between a forklift and skid steer at one of my jobs. Well, while I was laying in bed and shit, I was while I was laying in bed and everything, I was scrolling through the app store and I found Meet Me. I said, "Hey, let me try this app." And ever since then, I've been on this app and trying to make everybody's day better.
I love that. So 6 years. So, I guess you've built a community on here, right?
I got my little group that comes to support me, and I support them. But I go to new streamers and try to make their day better and meet new people and everything else.
I love that. I must say, I love your accent, by the way.
Yeah, I'm from Alabama.
Ooh, Bama in the house. Okay.
It's finally a
So,
good
what?
day to be outside.
It's a beautiful day there. Wow, I love it. So, I want to ask you, what has been your favorite thing about being a streamer and connecting with your community so far?
And my favorite thing would be just the fact that like seeing people smile and making their day even just a tad bit better from their day. If they having a rough day, making their day just a little bit better with just a laugh or just to have someone to sit there and talk to them.
I love that. So, you know that today's topic, we're talking about how to make your streams a safe place. So, in your opinion, how do you do that for your friends on here?
I've always told everybody that I'm always there for them and everything. Like they need even if they just need a shoulder to cry on or just need someone to talk to just to get stuff off their mind or whatever. I'm there for them regardless, and that's with anybody that's on there here that anybody can come to my stream and just say, "Hey, can we talk?" Like I'll add them if they want to talk off the app. Then my Snapchat is on here. That way they can add me and we'll talk privately and figure out a solution to get them make their day a little bit better.
I love that. No, I love that so much because I think a lot of people on here need a little bit more of that. And I love when streamers just open up their platform for other people. I think a lot of people on here, we are online because sometimes people don't really know how to make friends out there, or it might just be easier, right?
I'm always open to making new friends and everything, and trying to help people get their name out there and help them out a little bit along the way and make their days better and try to help them out and grow on this app.
100%. I'm gonna make a quick pause and just tell everybody hello, hello. I see a lot of you guys joining the show. Welcome to Own It. This is your featured hour here with me, that Cuban girl, every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time or 2 p.m. Pacific Time. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining. Today's topic is how to make your streams a safe space for your audience. And my first guest of the day is Joker Gone Wild, who is from Alabama, and he loves streaming and making people's days on here. Sh- It's okay. She's so cute. So Joker, I'm just gonna ask you this since your daughter is around. How do you manage being a father and streaming?
Well, between streaming and trying to spend time with her, and I work night shift, so
Hey.
Hi.
She will. That's what she does every time I stream. Come up and say. She'll randomly say hi and all that. Oh no, you can't get on my screen, girl. No. That's the only problem. She wants to be on my screen.
She's so cute.
That's the only problem. She normally enjoys playing and running around while I stream, and
That's good.
it does make like people hearing her and everything. It does make their day a little bit better and smile and shit stuff.
Oh, I love that. So, um, okay, so anything do you want to give a tip to anyone who's watching and wants to stream or is going through difficult times?
If people want to stream, I say do it because of the fact that you never people. There's awesome people on this app, and there's no better way to get your name out there than just to go streaming. Or if you're too shy to start streaming, start off by hopping in people's boxes because that's how
100.
I actually started. Was I didn't want to be streaming. I started off just getting in people's boxes and getting used to the app, and that's the easiest way to merge into streaming is to get in people's boxes, get used to the feel of it, and then you can go and then you'll be able to start streaming and everything. But just always remember, you never know how a person's day is going, so always try to make them happy and smile.
Do you have a streaming schedule that you want to tell everyone on here?
My streaming schedule is a little off schedule because of the fact I work night shift and most of the time I sleep during the day. So I try to stream early in the mornings around about 6 a.m. Central Time, so it'll be 7 Eastern. Is about the time I normally try to stream, or I'll stream probably about 7 p.m. Central 7 p.m. Eastern Time at night when I'm off work.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Joker Gone Wild. Wait, actually, I want to ask you, why the Joker Gone Wild name?
Okay, so Joker, I got the nickname Joker when I was in high school because and it's weird. It's a funny story because a lot of time I would do something stupid and I would end up getting hurt. Most people who get hurt, they're in tears or in pain and stuff. So, but instead of me showing like I was hurt, I would always laugh the pain off. So all my friends have called me Joker. So that's the reason for Joker. And the people started saying, you should put your name as Joker Gone Wild because I do gift a lot. I will drop 50 to 60K a week on people, and so they say, "Oh, Joker's Gone Wild." So I put my name as Joker's Gone Wild.
Amazing. I love that. Well, I have loved getting to know you and having a new friend on here now. And don't go anywhere because I would love to bring you back at the end of the show with my other guest, okay?
All right, I appreciate you letting me be here.
Of course. I'll see you in a little bit, Joker. That was so nice, you guys. I truly, truly enjoy getting to know new streamers. This is my favorite part of doing the show and having guests is I've been meeting literally weekly now. I've been meeting so many new streamers, so many new people, and I'm so excited. So if you're just tuning in right now, this is Own It. This is your featured show with me, your girl, Cicely, aka that Cuban girl. And this show happens here exclusively on the live streaming community of Meet Me at 5 p.m. Eastern Time or 2 p.m. Pacific Time on Tuesdays here on Meet Me, in case you missed that. Yes, I said it again. This is, thank you, Nana, Nenes, thank you so much. This is so Own It. The whole intention behind Own It, you guys, is I wanted to create a show in which I could talk to you and also have guests where we could talk about uplifting positive topics every week. A lot of times we talk about spiritual inner stuff like meditation or mental health or stuff like that, but other times we talk about tangible tips about social media or how to communicate better. We talk about different topics every single week. And the reason I do this is because I truly love number one, giving back. to you guys, sharing the knowledge, sharing everything that I have accumulated in the last decade of my life being in entertainment. I don't know if I mentioned it already here right now. And if you're just tuning in, I am a model, I am a former Miss Cuba. I am a host. I've done a lot of things, actress, a lot of things in the entertainment industry. I live in Los Angeles and I have been living in Los Angeles for the last 10 years. So I am weekly exposed to that world of Hollywood. And I do want to invite you to follow me on Instagram, connect with me on Instagram, because that is where you can see literally everything that I do, what I'm about, the things that I share with you guys. If you DM me and if you're respectful, I'll always get back to you. Okay. So, I would love to connect with you, and that's the easiest way to connect with me is through Instagram. I don't really do Snapchat, I don't do any of the other stuff. So, IG is my jam. Okay. It's what I know how to do besides streaming. So, thank you again for joining and for being here. I do want to go ahead and give shout outs to people that I'm looking at right now. And if you see that I don't give shout outs individually when you guys are gifting me or pressing the hearts or favoring me, is because this is a featured show. I'm going to be saying it throughout the show because a lot of times you guys ignoring you. But because it's a featured show, I do have to follow a format. And because I have guests, I cannot be, thank you, I cannot be disrespectful towards my guests. Okay. That is so cool. I've never seen that before. Oh my gosh. What was that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, bonus. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I'm not supposed to do this, but this is my first bonus in like a year, I think. I haven't gotten a bonus in forever. Oh my gosh, thank you. Anyways, let's continue. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, shout outs. Let me give some shout outs on here to everyone who's like tuning in. And if you're just here, and even if you're not gifting, your energy is more than welcome here. So, first shout out, Nene's X Marks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mark Johnson. Hello. Well, is my first time on the show. Well, welcome to the show. Rocket Johnson, right? Was it Johnson? Rocket, thank you. Veronica, Bob, who else? Emoji J, thank you. TTG, who else? Auction 518, Joker. Of course, shout out to my first guest, Joker. Thanks for being here. Shout out to DY, to Miss Fiera. I'm just kind of going up the list just so you guys don't feel ignored. Max, everyone, thank you for being here. And shout out to my gifters, okay? I'm going to do number 5, DY Functional Baby Girl. Number 4, Sensitive Rubber, my friend Rubber. Everybody go favor him. He's amazing. Number 3, Nene's Mark. Mark the spot. Thank you. Number 2, Auction 428, Joshua. And number 1, my dear admin Emoji J. Thank you for that gift and that bonus. Oh my good shit. Oh my goodness. Of course, Joker. I am so excited that you're here and so grateful that you're here. Um, you guys. Thank you for that, TTG. I forget. I forget. All right. So let me remind you guys this is a feature show. Apparently, I myself need a reminder. It happens sometimes. So this is Own It, your featured hour with that Cuban girl. Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Good vibe show. The intention behind Own It is for you and I to become the best versions of ourselves through owning the uniqueness of who we are. So today's topic is how to make your streams a safe space for your audience. And eventually later on, I'm going to give you my own tips. But for now, I'm going to leave you with the quote of the day. Every time we have a show, we have a quote of the day. And the quote of the day is very simple, but I really loved it. And it goes as follows: Everyone needs a safe space, and it should be their home. Everyone needs a safe space, and it should be their home. The quote meant it as your home should, like where you live, should be your safe space. But the way I interpreted that is our streams are also our homes, right? Because a lot of us spend so much time in the streams, on the streaming platform, that this is also our home. So this should also be our safe space, whether we go into other streamers streams and we feel it's a safe space, or whether we provide that safe space for a lot of people. I've said it here multiple times, but coming from, and I mean, I'm not famous or anything, but I have been really, really exposed to the Hollywood lifestyle. And something that I truly love about the streaming community is that a lot of, like, you really feel that you can truly help other people here, because I think most, in my opinion, I don't know your experience, but in my experience, the streaming community, the friends that I have made on here are so authentic. It's a very authentic place. It's a little bit less superficial than what I've been exposed to for many, many years now. And I really love it because we are real people, right? Like, we're all humans, but specifically streamers. I mean, most of us have real jobs. A lot of you guys out there do office work or construction, or um, Tim the trucker, who's a trucker, right? Like, a lot of us have different jobs, yet we stream and we want to connect. And I think human connection, when it's authentic, is the most beautiful thing. And I think that's why I love this so much. And yeah, you guys, so it should be our safe space or safe place where people feel that they have friends, that they're not alone, or that they can learn something, or that they can connect with other people that they might have never ever connected with in their entire life. So I'm really grateful for all of you here. So, if you're just tuning in right now, welcome to Own It. This is your featured hour with me, that Cuban girl. I want to invite you to follow me on Instagram, and if you would like to be part of the show, please contact my amazing admin, Emoji J. Emoji, you're here, right? I want to ask you a question. Um, can I shout out the show that I'm going to be a part of on Thursday, or am I not allowed? But anyways, you guys, yeah, I'm super super excited that you're here, and thank you so much for joining. I'm going to be introducing my second guest of the day. Can I? Oh, cool. So can I shout it out or no? Emoji J, I'm so confused. Okay, so can my second guest request? Okay, she already did. Perfect. So my second guest of the day, let me go back. If you guys see me looking down, it's because I have everything. This is literally everything. I write down everyone's bio, everyone's everything on like a notebook. So I'm reading. Okay, she is our second guest of the day. She is 30-year-old mom of three. She is, of course, a streamer. And she literally wrote in her bio that she likes to provide a safe space for others. I think she's going to be the perfect person to talk about today's topic. So, everyone, please welcome to Own It, Bunny. Hi, Bunny. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you. I'm so excited to have you on Own It. Welcome to Own It.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, okay, I want to ask you, how long have you been on the app? Tell everybody who you are.
All right, so as you said, I'm a 30-year-old mom of three. I do work full time. I've been on and off the app for a few years now. I did leave for a bit, come back with a new account, wanted to make a difference, and been working on that. I've noticed a lot of the toxicity on the app. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it. And I wanted to take away from that and provide a safe stream for all my friends to where they don't have to worry about all that.
I love that. Yeah, I don't, we shouldn't go into like details about the negative stuff or anything, but I would like for you to talk a little bit more about what else inspired you to provide a safe space for everyone, and how you were able to do that.
All right, so as many know, mental health is big for me, and I've had mental health affect me over the app. And I was like, it shouldn't be like that. It should be fun. So that's what I did. That was my biggest inspiration on doing it.
So, what has been people's reaction to your streams usually?
They seem to like it. I've had a lot of people tell me, I like coming to your stream because I know I'm safe here. I know that you're not going to allow anything negative.
So, is that how you make a safe space by just staying positive? How do you do it?
Yeah, I try to stay positive. I try to encourage people, let them know I'm there for them. I make sure, to make everyone feel included. I have select few bouncers. They know their job. And yeah, I just make sure everyone feels welcome.
What is your biggest tip for someone who maybe is trying to have a safe space on here, but they encounter a lot of trolling, or how to deal with that?
Don't be scared to block. Don't be scared to have bouncers that's ready to remove them without you even having to say a word. Make sure you tell them about your boundaries and make sure you stand firm on it. Don't give one benefit of the doubt just because of how long you know them. If they're really there for you, they're going to respect what you want.
So, I don't know if you mentioned, how long have you been streaming for?
On and off for a few years, but like Joker, I've took breaks off the app.
Do you know Joker, or are you just meeting him today?
Yes, I know Joker.
Oh, nice.
Um, Me and Joker's actually a couple.
Ah, I love that.
Yeah. So I've known
I
Joker for a
love that
while.
so much. I love meeting like couples on here. And when they're you guys should have told me that when you guys wrote the bio.
Yeah. Joker's great.
That is amazing. So, okay, so now I have so many questions since you guys are both so positive and we like to surprise people. I see that. But I could have made a different topic if I knew that. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. It's okay. Um, so, I love meeting happy couples on here. So, tell everybody, since you guys are dating and all of that, someone who like maybe has lost what's the word, hope on finding love on here, or even true friendships.
Just be yourself. The right ones will stick around. Um, don't get down on yourself if it takes a while. I didn't see this coming at all with Joker at all. But he was patient. He was understanding. He was persistent, but not so persistent that I wanted to hit the block button. And that meant a lot. Um, and just be yourself. Let the right ones find you. Don't go looking. Don't change who you are to fit in someone's circle. Just be you. The right ones will come around.
I love that so much because I have another friend on the app. I don't know if you know her, Vampy and King Goober.
Yeah.
It's so cute because you guys are the second couple this year that I find out of. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so sweet. I love when I meet couples that met, while being streamers and they were not looking for it, but their friendship developed into something else. And that's my favorite kind of love, when it's organic.
Hmm. Agree.
So, do you guys, stream together?
Yeah, sometimes we'll do battles. Sometimes we break off, do our own thing. With relationships, especially with the streaming thing, I feel like as much as it's important for us to collaborate and let people see we're a team, it's just as important for us to be able to do our own thing too. Be able to give each other our own space and network and meet people and all that. So yeah, we do both. Like there's some nights you'll come through and you'll see both of us live, not battling. There's sometimes you'll come through, we'll be battling, or I'll be in his box or he'll be in my box.
I love that so much. Sully, you're funny. Well, you guys, everybody who's just tuning in right now, welcome to Own It. This is a show, a feature show that happens here on Tuesdays exclusively on the live streaming community of Meet Me at 5 p.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. Pacific time. Own It is all about owning the uniqueness of who you are. And the intention with the show is for you and I to become the best versions of ourselves. Every week we have different topics, and I have different guests who share their stories, their tips, how they've been able to stream or how they do what they do. And we keep it positive because I only want positive people on here. We don't allow toxicity or trolling or any of that. So if you are about that, make sure that you hit the favorite button of myself and my guests, and you check out my guest streams as well. And today's topic is how to create a safe space in your streams for your audience. And first we talked with Joker. Now we're talking to Bunny, who happen to be dating, and I had no idea, which I'm so excited about now. But yeah, so I'm super excited that you're here, Bunny, and that I got to know you. Do you want to shout anything that you have going on?
Are we allowed to talk about events coming up or?
Yeah, 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 of course,
Okay,
yeah.
I wanted to make sure. So I have my first auction this Sunday, y'all. I am so nervous. um, and then I'm also hosting an auction for my friends in May. Um, I apologize. Like I said, I'm a mom of three kids. They like to
It's okay.
because if I don't, my kids will come running through silly, and I don't want to get banned. So I put my camera up as high as possible because my youngest is 4. Well, I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old. So I find if I keep the camera up a little higher to where it's just behind me, if they just run right behind me, my big head's gonna block it out.
100%, and that is so smart. We have to remember, guys, that not everyone is single and sitting at home quietly. A lot of people are parents here, so I appreciate that they're doing their best to still make it to the show.
Yeah. If you need to mute me, you can. I do apologize.
It's okay, no worries. So I wanted to ask you also, Bunny, as a streamer, you said you've been streaming for a few years. What has been the most challenging thing that you have found?
I'm a really shy person, so breaking all the shyness would be probably my hardest part.
And how have you overcome that?
Just by trying to stay confident and like I said earlier, just realizing like be yourself, the right people, they'll stay with you.
I love that. Well, thank you for being here. I would love to bring you back in a few minutes before the featured hour is over.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Stick around, everybody. Go favorite Bunny. I'll see you soon, Bunny. So, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Do not go anywhere because the show is not over. We still have a few more minutes to go of the featured hour. I appreciate you so, so much for showing up, for your energy, the hearts, the gifts, just you being here, the comments. Shout out to Nene, who's been spamming the comment box. Thank you, Nene. I'm going to favorite you just because you're cool, and you've been so supportive. Appreciate that. So I just realized your name is not Nene. It's what is it? Nene's X marks the spot. Um, well, thank you so much, you guys, for absolutely everything, for the gifts, for the little banners that I don't even know how you guys do that. Let's go, Joker and Bunny. Love y'all. That's so cute. I don't even know how to do that stuff. But, anyways, you guys, welcome to Own It. If you're just tuning in, my name is Cicely. I go by That Cuban Girl. And this is a featured show that happens exclusively on the live streaming community of Meet Me every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. Pacific if you are on my side of the world. For me, it's 2 p.m. So it's right in the middle of the day. It helps me get other stuff done afterwards. So it's great. But you guys, I really appreciate you being here, your energy and everything. Own It is all about high vibes, inspiration, streamers connecting with each other. Thank you, Jay, connecting with each other, plugging each other in, because I believe that that should be the main purpose of, feature shows. We have this amazing featured hour that we've been blessed with. So I love using it to plug in other streamers, make sure that they get known, make sure that you guys are following them, favoring them, showing up to their streams. So yeah, I love that Own It has been able to make a difference in so many people's lives in the last year and a half that I've had this show. And it makes me really, really happy because, like I said, it's a little bit of a more authentic community than what I'm used to. Kind of, not kind of, it truly keeps me grounded. I'm a pretty grounded person, but I think living in LA for so many years, it could really LA's like its own little bubble, right? Like we're in like this little Hollywood bubble where like nothing is how the rest of the world, like LA is not like Alabama. Like Alabama is the real world, you know what I'm saying? So I love that I'm able to like stay grounded by meeting so many of you guys that are real people and so authentic and so down to earth. And I love that. So I appreciate you all being here. Um, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and give some shout outs before I give you the tip of the day. So the shout outs today are for, I'm going to start with number five. Number five, my dear friend, City Robert. Number four, Auction 428, Joshua. Number three, TTG. Number two, Nene's X marks the spot. And number one, Emoji J, who's my dear admin. So I want to remind you, whoever is the number one gifter of the stream at the very end of the featured hour is going to become my newest bouncer. Now, the way things are going right now, Emoji J is my number one. He already is a bouncer on my show. So well, as long as he's here, he's going to be giving the bouncing powers to whoever he wants who's present right now. So that is what happens. If the person's already my bouncer, then they get to appoint somebody else of their liking to be a bouncer. And if they're not present, then I'll decide, who gets it, I guess. But I always like when you guys appoint the bouncer or when you guys are just new on here, new gifters. It makes me really happy. Anyways, today's topic. Oh, it just got hot in here. LA is crazy, you guys. Sometimes it's really cold, sometimes it's really hot. I'm like, I don't understand this weather. Okay, so today's topic is how to make, how to create a safe space during your streams for your audience. And the one thing that I've noticed, and since I started streaming last year, was that a lot of people that stream only like to give shout outs to people that are heavily gifting them, and only like to acknowledge people that are gifting them. And I think when you're trying to create a safe space for people here, um we all like to be gifted, we all like the diamonds, but I think it's so important, even if someone is new, even if somebody has no number next to their name, they're not VIPs or anything, to acknowledge them. If they're talking to you, if they're being genuine, if they're being respectful, I think that is one way that you can create a safe space for your audience. Because just because someone can't gift you or won't gift you doesn't mean that their presence is not worth your acknowledgement. And that is, for me, the biggest tip. That is the biggest thing that I have learned on here, is that everyone deserves to be acknowledged as long as they're being respectful. I think that that is true authenticity and true human connection. And I would invite you all, even though I know for a lot of people, this is the main way that they make money. I guess it's not my main way, but I guess there's a lot of streamers that this is like their main hustle, or the second side hustle, whatever it is. They're all about the diamonds. So like I get it, right? But also we got to remember we're all human, and we got to remember that we don't have a money sign in front of our face, and it shouldn't be that way. And it truly, truly, truly pains me when I see people that only see others. Thank you so much. Only see others with a money sign or with diamonds, or they only make them their BFF if they're heavily gifting them or stuff like that. And I think, like I said, That is my main way where I help everyone feel like this is a safe space for them to be themselves and to make friends and connect with other people. The other tip that I want to give you when it comes to making this a safe space for others is the following. And I would really encourage you to start practicing this, okay? I am extremely good at ignoring negativity. Like, I'm so good at this, I don't even entertain it. I really don't. And if you've known me for a while, you know this about me. If I get trolls on my streams, even here on Own It, it's happened before. I simply like remove them or block them or whatever, right? I don't even acknowledge them. I don't even give them that energy. I don't even say anything back to them, even if it's not a feature show, even if it's just my own personal stream. I just don't care for that negativity. If you're trying to be negative, I'm trying to make this a safe space for my viewers and for myself. If I even answer to you or reply to whatever it is you're saying, I'm giving you power. And that is not what I'm about. So that is literally something that I want to ask you guys to do and invite you guys to start practicing. Whenever you get negativity in your streams, just ignore it. It's not even worth you wasting your time or your saliva saying anything back to them. Just kick them out and that's it. Move on with your stream, right? Because also trolls, I do want to say people like that, the only reason they say things like that is because they feed off of your energy. And the second you give in to that, you are doing what exactly what they want you to do. So that was my tip of the day, a couple of my tips on how to make your streams a safe space for your audience and for yourself. And also, of course, do not give any personal information. Be very mindful of that, 100%. So, you guys, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Own It. We are reaching the very end of the show, of the featured hour, but we still have a little bit to do, a couple of things that are going to happen. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new on here, my name is Cicely. I go by that Cuban Girl. Huh? Can you hear me now? Oh, thank you, thank you. I think I turned it off by mistake. Oh, it's that. Sorry, guys, my mic just died on me. That's what's happening. It was literally dying. Can you hear me now? Okay, great. Yeah, I was just saying that I forgot what I was saying. Oh, that I always forget is 5 p.m. Pacific because I'm sorry, Eastern because I'm on Pacific time, so I always have to think about it. Anyways, you guys, a couple of more things that are going to happen. I'm going to ask both my guests to request the guest box for final thoughts. But while they do that, I want to invite you guys to follow me on Instagram at Sicily Marin. So it's SISILYMARIN. There you can see everything I'm about, what I do. You can connect with me, all the things. Thank you, Emoji J. And if you have any questions, feedback, if you want to be part of the show, contact Emoji J. He's my admin for the show. And that's it, you guys. I'm going to ask both my guests to request the guest box. And then after I'm done with my guests, I'm going to appoint the new bouncer of the day. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. The happy couple. Hi, guys.
Hello.
So I am so excited that you're both dating. Like, I have so many questions. So what would be like your biggest tip, you guys, if someone on here is, looking for love? I know that Bunny said don't look for it, but now that you guys are together, what do you think was the thing that made you both choose each other?
Well, if you want my opinion, is because we actually have a good bit in common. We started off talking as friends, and we found out that we have a good bit in common and everything as well. And then we connected more throughout the time we started talking.
Yeah.
I love that. So, okay, so I want to ask you, I always end the show with a question to my guests. What is one thing that you can own up about yourself that is helping you in your journey?
I would say my kindness yet honesty. Like I'm nice to everyone, but I'm also very honest about who I am.
Not the same with me. Is I'm an honest person, and I will literally keep it 100% with everybody, and I treat everybody just as they're gonna treat me. How I want to be treated is how you should be treat everybody else.
I love that. I love that so much. For me, lately, it would be that, owning up the fact that we're all human and no one's perfect and trying to strive for perfection. It is the killer of authenticity. So that would be the thing for me. Um, Well, guys, I've truly enjoyed having you on the show. So just stay in the box for a second. Emoji J is my top gifter of the stream today. Is he still here or no? Is Emoji still here? Thank you. Who is that? Emoji, you're here. Okay, so thank you, Nene. So Emoji J is my top gifter. Still, yes. Okay. So Emoji. Give it to Bunny. Okay, okay, okay. So Emoji J has spoken. He's appointing Bunny to be the newest bouncer. So, oh wait, I can't make you a bouncer on the. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye on the box, and then if you can write something on the box. Oh, here it is. There you go. Gotcha. Okay, Bunny, you are my newest bouncer. Thank you so much for being my guest. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
I
Of
appreciate
course.
y'all letting me be here.
Of course. Thank you, Joker. Thank you, Bunny. I wish you both the best in your thank you in your relationship, in your journey. You're both amazing. I've truly enjoyed my time talking to you guys.
I've enjoyed getting to know you too.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Hey, you too.
Thanks. Bye. So, you guys, something just happened. Nene just became my number one gifter. So, Nene, congratulations. No, it's fine. She can keep it. She can keep it. Bunny can keep it. It's fine. But no, she can keep it. But what happens is before I did say before the featured hour ends, and the featured hour has not ended, which means today you also became my bouncer. So, Nene, congratulations for also becoming my bouncer. If that's okay with you, I would love to have you be my bouncer. It's okay. She's going to be my bouncer as well. That's fine. I'm not gonna take it away from her to give it to you. She earned it and you earned it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These are so cute. It's the first time I see those shoes on here. But thank you, Bunny. Thank you, Joker, for being here. Thank you, Nene, for all your support. Thank you to everybody who showed up to be part of the show. I think I'm allowed. Am I allowed to talk about the show? Emoji, am I allowed to shout out the thing on Thursday or no? Can I or no? Is Emoji J here? Emoji. Well, I guess I'm allowed because I'm not incognito. You are, Bunny, you are too. You're guessing. You're guessing also. I'm a contestant with you. Okay, so this Thursday, I am going to be a contestant on No Picture Carlos on Marty Party's stream. So join me this Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Marty Party's feature show, No Picture Carlos. I'm so excited to see you guys there. Thank you again for your energy, for being here, for your support, your gifts, and much love. Thank you to both my guests also for being here, Bunny and Joker. And I will see you guys here next Tuesday so you and I can own it. I'll see you on my Instagram. Thank you, Joker. Bye, guys.